Hello, everyone, and welcome to our masterclass. I'm Angie's AI Avatar, your guide to unlocking the magic of AI marketing. Today, we're diving into the world of AI tools that can transform your marketing efforts faster than you can say X Factor. We'll be showing you easy AI marketing tools in action, practical use cases for communications and graphic design, and even some mini marketing makeovers of local firms. Imagine achieving breakthrough results that stand out in the market, attract A-class clients and talent, and elevate your brand instantly. Let's get started.
So welcome.
Welcome.
Yes, the future is here now already and only getting better by the day. So if you're here, congratulations on taking some time out for yourself and your firm. And basically, you're probably fitting into one of three positions, right? You're here maybe because you want to grow your firm, increase the amount of new clients that you're attracting to your firm, or potentially not the amount of clients, but just a better caliber of clients, right? Maybe you're here because you've seen some other firms doing some very cool things to attract talent to their firm. It is a hyper-competitive market at the moment, so that may be you. Or it may simply be because you are looking to see what all the fuss is around AI, keep up with the AI Joneses, so to speak, and make sure that you're not being left behind for all the cool things that are going on. So if that's you, welcome. We love it, and everyone's welcome to have a sticky beak. So we have different people joining us today. Some of you have got brand new firms or small firms that you're growing and you're agile, you're here to make an impact, and you are our disruptors. Welcome.
Welcome.
Some of you are from established or legacy firms who are trying to shake the tree from the inside, keep up and ensure that you are staying modern, progressive, and future-proofing your future. And some of you are working inside firms as marketing managers, practice managers, administrators, and you're going to love what we have to share because this will make your job so much easier and so much more impactful. So the next question to ask yourself is, who are we and why should you listen to us? We know there are so many marketing gurus and coaches out there. Hey, Ange.
Absolutely.
So between Ange and myself, we have more years than we really care to share in terms of experience in the market, which means, you know, we're not as spring chickens anymore. However, it does mean that we have lots of experience in working directly with firms and in particular on strategies that create results as opposed to just being technical experts around any individual platform. We help curate strategies that align with you achieving your goals. Now, what we will say is that we love marketing. We know accounting firms don't, so it's always been, you know, this balance of helping you create magic while having to do a bit of work behind the scenes. But now, over the past couple of years, with advances in AI and marketing technology platforms, we've been able to combine that with our proprietary intellectual property to create some really, really cool solutions, unlike anything the industry has seen before, and it's absolutely transforming the way we can create results for our clients. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of that in action today.
Very excited to be here with all of you.
All right, so our promise for you. If you are joining us here for the session, whether you be live, welcome, or watching the replay, we promise that by the end of this session, you're going to have a really, really good insight for how you can leverage AI in a way specifically that creates better results for your firm and how you can do some key marketing strategies in just a couple of hours a month. So if you've got more time, amazing, you can go crazy. If you are time poor, this is exactly what you need.
Fantastic. But first, let's talk about the elephant in the room and
Yes.
the purple elephant at that. I know, and we know, we've spoken to many firms like yourself, and a question that often comes up, or maybe you're thinking, why marketing?
Yes.
Why bother? I have enough clients, and I get enough clients through word of mouth, could be a thought that you may have, or it could be that you're afraid if you turn on that marketing tab, how you're going to deal with all that capacity of doing the work, right? Or I've never done marketing
Mm.
before, so why should I bother?
Yes,
So
very common.
There's some of those thoughts potentially going through your mind at the moment, and here is why. Look, marketing, especially internal marketing to your existing client base, helps with a fee uplift.
So much opportunity.
And it adds value into your client's world. External marketing helps consistent pipeline of ideal clients. So those A-class clients that you want to work with and new revenue into the firm. So that's good energy coming in. Your firm is also appealing to talent that want to work with you and be part of your firm. So by proactively having that communication going out with your marketing, that attracts great people and it elevates your firm, helps you with increased profits, build that brand equity. So that is why marketing is so important. So if you've got any thoughts around that, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are around marketing. But that is definitely an elephant in the room that we wanted to address with each of you first and foremost.
Yes.
And we're here to talk about the old way of doing things versus the new way. So Monique, take it away with the old way.
So as Ange has just shared, many of you are thinking, oh, wait till I have time or capacity to start marketing. That's the old way of thinking. The new way that we're helping our clients with is none of them have capacity because they're all doing cool things, making change, making impact and in growth mode, but they're simply using AI and marketing shortcuts to be able to implement even with minimal capacity. Old way, as Ange mentioned, didn't need marketing. We're relying on referrals. However, that can be a little bit of a roller coaster. And as we know, the economy is heading into some difficult times. And we want to be ensuring that your firm is targeting those ideal clients regardless of what's going on. A big thing is being stuck servicing D-class clients. So we call them these D-class days. But you know the ones, it's like a couple of $1,000 fees a year, but they are the ones that chew up all of your time on emails, phone calls, chasing them up for their receipts and things. And that's why you don't have time for marketing.
And the old way, inconsistent or outdated digital presence. So potentially not a lot happening on your social media or your website. And it's looking like a little bit of a dinosaur, got crickets happening.
Yes, and when you run a job ad and someone goes to do a quick research and background check on your firm and they go onto your social media and your website and it looks like your firm's straight out of the 1990s, they think to themselves, oh, I don't think I'm going to apply to work there because they think that that external representation might be reflective of your internal culture. So we don't. They do. And what we were going to say was that you could be stuck servicing all your D-class clients, but on the flip side, even if you're currently at capacity, you can simply raise your fees with good marketing, raise your fees and build a wait list. And we have clients doing that already. And as we mentioned, a dynamic digital presence is attractive to top talent. So if you want some of the industry's best talent or people, salary is one thing, but they're also looking for who they get to spend their time with and all that. So it's really important. And then let's just talk about one other factor. We come across so many firms who have paid upfront to buy a parcel of fees that ultimately turns into an endless headache or recurring nightmare as you're figuring out that integration process, and it's never quite what they said it was going to be. So the other option...
You can relate to that, just by the way.
I've spoken to at least 3 or 4 firms just in the last month that's been the case. So the other option is to grow organically. And actually the time and small amount of money that you invest in marketing to grow organically, is a fraction of what you would have paid upfront right at the beginning for that parcel of fees, but you get that return on investment along the way. So it's just something that is important to consider as an investment, both of time and money in your success.
100%. So who is ready to lean into some AI marketing magic to give your firm the X factor? Show of hands.
Virtual hands.
Who wants to lean in more and learn what that looks like for your firm?
Yes.
Let's dive in.
Alan, I can see. Emma, we have a Claire. All right, let's go.
Let's get into it. So, what is happening on your social media? Look, there is a few different camps that you could be sitting in right now. Could be that you are doing some posting on social media. Maybe it's vanilla content, a little bit boring, but you know, it's happening. But maybe not on brand and not really a proactive messaging thought process around that. It could be
that maybe you started out amazing. You might have some cool people in your firm who are doing some cool stuff. Everyone got excited about social media for a hot minute. You had great content, but then you realize that it's an endless machine that needs to be fed constantly. And then you realize, okay, we started out great, but you haven't been able to maintain consistency. So we speak with firms in both camps, and we feel your pain either way. So,
and it could be that you just haven't posted since 1969, potentially.
Some of you are yet to set up accounts, and we want to be really clear that, you know, social media isn't necessarily about attracting more clients, about re-engaging your current client community, positioning yourself for talent, and clients that find you through other means like your website, meet you at an event, a referral. The first thing they do is go check you out.
They online stalk you.
Much like dating.
Yes.
It's the same thing.
So let's dive into it.
All right.
Social media made easy and on point absolutely helps to attract those ideal clients. Also adds value to your existing clients. And once again, as we discussed, people do look you up, and also strategic partnerships and alliances that you have.
That's a really big one.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a little snapshot of an example of the social media posts that we create for our members of our club. Each month we do a drop with heaps of really cool templates, which will show you what that looks like right now, how easy that can be to translate it into your firm. An example of using these sorts of templates, how one of our client examples went from just, you know, some text posts on their Facebook to a nicely curated feed using the templates from the slide prior. So
simple and easy to use for sure. So let's have a look at what that looks like.
Yes.
So on the screen here, here are some example templates that we work with firms on. And it's a simple way of just using Canva, which is an awesome online platform that has AI capabilities.
Which many of you are on, we know. Yeah. Drop a thumbs up in the chat if you're already on Canva, and you will know that it's an amazing tool.
Super cool. And you can easily, with these templates, change the branding, colouring based on your firm. Also add your own photos and really zhuzh them. There I am, meet the team. And then you can easily download these.
Oh, you're a senior accountant.
Oh, look at that. Easily download those. And then the real cool thing after this is actually dropping it into our friend ChatGPT. So I know that thinking about captions can take a bit of time and headspace to write. At the moment, you can actually upload that social media tile, ask a ChatGPT to write a cheeky post in and around that image, and it will come through with a bit of an overview on a caption. You can then reiterate it, and it gives you a variety of different captions. Obviously, as we've discussed before with clients, as rubbish in, rubbish out, so making sure that those prompts are good to actually extract a caption that's on point with your brand. Anything to add to that, Monique?
Yeah, I was going to say, you can see that what we've shown you here is a template that is one of now hundreds that we have on Access for our club members. You could see how easy in the screen share video, it's just easier for us to do it that way in this recording. You see how easy it was to change the photo. The text there is all completely editable as well. Very easy. We're going to show you some more examples in a moment for how to do this en masse. You can see how you can use ChatGPT to create captions. It's something we train our club members on, so you can build in-house capabilities, so you can create your own standard operating procedures and templates that mean that something that, it takes hours and hours and hours to come up with cool, trending imagery and designs and snappy captions, that we've done that work for our clients, and that's why it's so easy. If you are a Canva user and you've logged into Canva yourself, you will notice that there's also hundreds and thousands of templates in there, but it's overwhelming. You can waste hours and hours and hours of your time. And also, none of them are tailored specifically to the accounting industry and your role and what you're trying to communicate in terms of your advisory and your services. So what we found is that, yes, you can go in and use these tools yourself, but unless you enjoy spending Saturday nights on Canva and ChatGPT, spending hours and hours mucking around, you can shortcut this in a matter of minutes by leveraging what we have. So we're going to keep showing you some examples of what the possibilities are.
Fantastic. Let's have a look, Ski. We just probably want to preface that marketing is much, much more than social media. I know that that's a top of mind thing when we speak to firms, that your first thought could be just social media. There is so many different aspects to marketing other than social media. And as you can see on the screen, it's a variety of email marketing, your website presence, proactive communication to your existing clients, strategic partners,
webinars, events. Some of our clients we help with paid advertising. It's not always needed. We help people focus on really high impact, low effort strategies. So that's where the magic is. And one of the biggest high impact strategies that you can do is also communicating with and targeting your own client base. And a lot of people think of marketing as something that you do like out there, but actually it can be what you do in your current client database. Marketing involves the whole spectrum of communications. And I want you to think about how much time and mental bandwidth and capacity is chewed up from your team in dealing with difficult clients.
So on that thought, just we have a little something special for you. I'm just going to sort the tech.
Is switching between
There
screens.
we go.
It's going to show you a little bit of magic that you can now use. If you don't like typing, if words aren't your jam, here's how you can speak something out to create better results.
Here we go, guys. Let's see if this pulls up for us.
Good morning, ChatGPT.
Good morning, Ange. How's your day starting off?
Amazing, thank you, ChatGPT. I am going to get you to help me craft an email to a client who has been forever late in responding to my calls and emails and follow-ups. I want you to help me craft an email to them to follow up on all the receipts and all the outstanding documents. And can you please make it in a friendly, professional manner, however a bit stern, with a call to action to move on this as soon as possible. Do you understand?
Absolutely, I understand. Let's get that email sorted. Here's a draft for you. Subject, urgent, outstanding documents required. Hi, I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to follow up on the outstanding documents and receipts we need to move forward with your account. Despite our previous attempts to reach out, we still haven't received the necessary items. It's crucial that we receive these documents by a specific deadline to ensure there are no further delays. Timely submission of these documents will help us to serve you better and keep everything on track. Please take a moment to gather the receipts and documents and send them over at your earliest convenience. If there's anything preventing you from doing so, please let me know and we can work out a solution together. Looking forward to your prompt response. Best regards, A. McDonald. How does that sound?
Amazing.
Feel free to let me know if you want any adjustments.
Amazing. Thanks, ChatGPT. Have a good day. Bye.
You can see how easy it is. It's a new functionality of ChatGPT. And if you didn't want to actually have to put the prompts in, you can speak to ChatGPT now. And
imagine that. So it's 6 o'clock when you're, wanting to get home to your family and you're just thinking, how can I send off all these replies to these people? Or you can also use this to effectively position services that would be appropriate to a client that where you're looking to kind of upsell because you've identified a few issues on their account, and you need to find a way to position it to bring them in to have a chat with you for essentially what will be a sales conversation, but you don't necessarily want to call it that. So you can speak these thoughts out and then have ChatGPT craft these responses. In the video example, you saw us or Ange voicing it out and ChatGPT voicing the reply, but obviously that's all captured to go straight into your email provider. So we're going to switch back to our presentation. So Ange was doing the polite version.
Send your receipts in by the end of the week or you are fired.
Send your receipts in by the end of the week or you are fired.
All right, so that's not a video recording of me. That's an AI generated avatar that can say anything that I type it in to say in almost any language. So look, we talk a lot about authenticity and the importance of the human magic in the accounting industry, especially with all the advances in AI. However, you can have a little bit of fun with this. Who can think of some cheeky applications for an avatar that they could use in their firm? Sometimes even if you are dealing with imposter syndrome and you want to get some confidence, program in some of the things you need to say into your avatar and watch them confidently articulate what needs to be said.
So let's dive into another aspect where you can proactively market your existing client base and also attract some new clients coming in. So we've got client lead magnets. On your screen, here are some of the templates that we provide some of our clients within our club. On the left-hand side, it's a simple cash flow checklist and some accompanying social media posts to promote the checklist, which is fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah. So many of you will be familiar with this concept of what a lead magnet is. A lead magnet is just something that is a draw card or a natural hook for potential clients, whether they be in your current client base or new out in the market, to have an experience with you, to come onto your database and to engage in a way that's likely for them to take a next step. And there are hundreds of different ways you can do these lead magnets. We just wanted to show you like how easy it could be to have a lead magnet and all your posts done in the one go.
So using AI to bring this to life, we can go back into our Canva application. This is on your screen. We've grabbed the template of that cash flow checklist, and we teach our clients just how to put their brand kit within Canva. You can either shuffle it and make the different colors appear that is on your brand, and then you can do different versions.
This is like an 80s disco party. This
example. You can get to the final version that you actually like, upload a picture into the little circle. We're going to put a picture of us in there.
Cowboy style.
There we go. Look at that. And voila, that is it done.
How easy. So that's just a screen recording. Obviously, we were inside the tool showing how quick it could be. But that's what's possible now.
Yes.
It's just awesome. And what this does is builds in-house capabilities in your firm. So it doesn't have to be partners doing this activity. Once you have the training from us and the templates, they're yours to keep. You can have anyone in your firm editing or implementing them, typically an administrator, practice manager, marketing manager. We've got receptionists that are loving it, and a few accountants who are just
diving into it.
Yeah, because they're really, especially excited about advisory and being more than just accountants. And I know many of you say that and have that as taglines on your websites, but this is about living it. So here's some quick examples just from a handful of our clients and club members of that exact checklist that they have taken and put in their own branding with their own logo, released straight to market. How easy is that?
So if you are online and you are one of these firms, just drop in the comment how easy it was for you to do this.
Yes. And look, the first time you do something is always a few training wheels, but it is easy because marketing is about consistency. So it's not about doing something once and expecting a miracle. It is a compounding effect. So consistent marketing done over time is what creates the results. And we've got one of our rockstar clients on the line. Megan, if you can drop a hello in the comments so we know that you are with us to share a little bit of some of her journey and how she has been implementing some of these strategies and templates and resources into her firm.
So I'm going to bring Megan up. Megan, welcome. Hi, good to have you here. So obviously we've got a living, breathing accountant with us. Megan, we would love to hear from you just about the makeover and the marketing momentum that you have created over the last few months. Where were you before within your firm with your marketing? Where were you before we kicked off this process with you? How were you feeling with your marketing? What was happening? Bring that to life for us.
Okay. I guess it was pretty non-existent. We didn't really do any marketing. The firm was like, I don't know, 2 to 3 years old probably when we started working with you guys.
Yes.
And we've had good growth and it was all word of mouth. But I was really wanting to get a different caliber of clients. Like we had enough coming in the door, but I wanted to sort of tap into a different type of client. And I kind of was like, well, if we keep doing what we're doing now, we're probably just going to keep attracting the same stuff. So it was a bit of a, right, let's focus on some of the marketing stuff so that we can actually build the firm that we want to have.
I love that. That is so cool. So really being proactive and considered around who it is you're wanting to work with, the services that you're wanting to offer. So with that decision, what's happened over the last few months with your marketing?
Everything. It's been good though, but it has been obviously like at the start, it's a lot. But it's been really good. I like the way that you guys do it, which a lot of learning as opposed to just outsourcing everything, which I think is important for accountants because what we're trying to sell is so different to a lot of other things. You know, we're not selling a product that's very easy to market. So no, it's been good, but we've had, obviously our social media stuff has been working really well and we've kind of got in a bit of a rhythm with that now, because in the past it was, I would go through phases where we'd post a bunch of stuff and it was all good and then nothing for 3 months and then I would have a bit of time again. Yeah. So that's been good to just get in a bit of a rhythm with it and not necessarily have to post heaps and heaps of stuff, but just the consistency. And like the newsletters, we've had really, really good feedback from clients and referral partners and stuff on that. So that's awesome. And then, yeah, we've got a webinar lined up for next week, which will be good as well. So lots of fun stuff happening.
And you kicked off email marketing as well. And obviously, from my recollection, the first email campaign that you sent out had a uplift and inquiry from that.
And it was a last minute one as well. It was right at the end of tax planning season and we just thought we'll just send it out anyway. And yeah, we got a fair bit of stuff off the back of that, so it was good.
Great. Well, congratulations with everything, Megan.
Yes.
Oh, thank you guys.
You have a great brand and a really good attitude towards everything. Any questions from yourself?
I wanted to just maybe if you could share a little bit with everyone. I know that because we just shared a slide prior with some of your core marketing stuff, and everyone's thinking, oh, that's a lot. That looks really hard to do. Tell us a little bit about how it's been working with templates and really just needing to do that last 5-10% compared to maybe other endeavors previously.
Yeah, it makes it way easier. I mean, before I used to go into Canva and try and use their templates, like what you were mentioning about before. And I was that person that would spend 4 hours just scrolling through shit trying to find what I was looking for. So it is very quick. And what works for me is using the templates and being able to quickly edit those, and then also having a schedule mapped out. So I just have to look at the schedule and go, right, what do I need to post this week? What emails do I need to send out? And then you can just action stuff. Whereas if you don't really have anything mapped out, it can become a harder task than it probably needs to be.
Yes. Oh, and you can overthink things very easily. And one thing that I spy with my little eye, Megan, is your 90-day action plan.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously accountability and just having, regular conversations and just being intentional and having this as a priority definitely helps in terms of, getting things out the door and ticking them off. And have you found that to be your experience as well? Has Ange been a hard taskmaster on you?
Yeah, it's good though. I think I have to treat the marketing work just in the same boat as all the other work, because in the past it definitely was, if I have time, I might do some marketing stuff and I might do some posts, but then you never have time, so it never happens. But if you schedule it into your workload, and like every week I know I've got my blocks of time with Ange, and then I've got blocks of time that I've blocked out to just get the things done. It's good, and knowing that you guys are going to chase me on it then makes me go, oh shit, I better do this. Which is good.
Accountability, right? There we
go. And I guess that's really cool to see, really this momentum from the marketing side has only been maybe 2 to 3 months in terms of working with us. So it's quite exciting to think about if you continue on this path, where your firm could be and how your firm will be positioned really as a leader in your sort of space over the next couple of years. Like, that's what's really exciting. Have you thought about that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, at the moment I'm on the hunt for accountants. So that's obviously, hopefully some of the stuff that we're doing is also going to help me as we grow more, attract the right people. Because obviously that's like a crucial piece to the growth. So yeah, I'm excited though. It's a lot of cool things happening, so it's good.
It's awesome. Well, there's a lot of accountants on this webinar, so if you're looking for a really good place to work, I love it. Well, thank you,
Megan,
so much, Megan. What would you say to anyone who's thinking about potentially jumping on and getting some marketing support?
Oh, absolutely do it. It's you learn so much, even just from the masterclasses, just understanding how some of this marketing stuff works and the theory behind it is super, super valuable. So yeah, definitely worthwhile.
Thank you.
Awesome.
That's
well,
so good for you to pop on. Thank you very much. I'm going to bump you off now.
Yeah, kick me out.
See you later. Kick you out. And we'll jimmy the slides around in the technology. So Megan's just amazing, and it's been really cool seeing her journey. She's inside our club, so one of the benefits about being part of a community, obviously accountability is one side of things, but community with other like-minded accountants who are just up for doing things differently, being progressive, and adding value to their communities and their client base. So Megan mentioned she's doing a webinar very soon, which Ange is actually co-hosting with her. So some of our members find that, yes, they know they should be doing things, right? They know they should be doing webinars, or they know they should be doing this, but can be a little bit intimidating for the first time. And you've got to wrangle all this tech like we're doing now. You've got to show up live and be prepared. But that's where it's great to have a community of people who are doing the same thing, so you can share ideas, and the likes of Ange and myself to help just make it easy. And here's a great example from Megan, is that, good marketing is about adding value to your audience. And your audience is your current client base, and your audience is the wider community that you reach through your marketing and through your referral partners. And that's one thing Megan mentioned, was how important it is for your referral partners and strategic alliances to see you doing premium, great looking marketing stuff, because they're forming their impressions of how they want to collaborate with you from that. And case in point, Angie and I, over the last couple of weeks, have had some really big opportunities come our way simply because people see our marketing. And I know we're marketers, obviously, so that helps, but this is what we help you to do. And look at this feedback on screen from one of Megan's clients around her newsletter. So bad marketing is just pointless interruption, noise, more, blah, blah, blah. Good marketing is about providing value. And often accountants think, oh, well, I hate getting emails because you're spammed 24/7 by suppliers in the accounting industry. So you think, oh, we don't like getting emails, so you don't want to send emails out to your database. But remember that you are a trusted advisor to your clients. They do
100%.
want to hear from you. You have the highest open rates of emails statistically tracked across the industry. So it's a real missed opportunity not to be doing that. However, we know we get feedback all the time. Again, yes, we know we should be doing that, but we don't know what to say. We don't know what to write.
We don't know how to do it.
And that's okay. That's why we have templates like the one Megan used that are pre-written and ready to go in that format.
So with that, so we're going to shift gear now. We're going to
Yes.
talk about some numbers with you. We want to dive into some marketing math.
Yes. Get out your calculators.
Exactly.
Or your iPhones or your phones. We got to talk about marketing, but we know you guys love numbers. So here we go.
Yeah. So really, I mean, the golden opportunity in and around this is about some uplift within your fees. And
Yes.
what is the opportunity in and amongst attracting new clients and potentially servicing your existing clients with the services that they might not know that you actually offer.
Yes, very likely to be the case. All right, so we have just played with really baby numbers here and made it super conservative and easy for us non-numbers people to do that math. So let's say if you think about a new client to your firm, we'd be hoping that that's going to average out maybe at least $5,000 worth of annualized fees every year, or $500 a month retainer. And obviously it might be way more than that. And if it's only a $500 a year client, I suggest referring them to someone else. But so that's a really easy number, right? Let's just say $5,000. That could be a new client coming in the door, or that could be providing additional services to an existing client within your client base. So if we go, okay, maybe 10 new clients at that fee, 10 client upsells. We did the math, and feel free to type into the comments if we're wrong. That's about $100,000. So $50,000 new and upsell from existing. So that's $100,000, right? Without really even trying, just sending out a few emails,
Being
having
proactive.
a couple of conversations, and attracting in a few more of the right type of referrals or clients, as opposed to really low-level clients. So it could be $100,000. And now some of you will say to me, but Monique, our clients aren't asking for those services, or when we try talking about those services, our clients say they're not interested. But don't confuse a lack of skill set around how to position and communicate an offer. Don't confuse that with disinterest from your client base. Even if your client base is currently just compliance, there's still opportunities there. But you could also just play the game and go, maybe it's 20 new clients and you can still get that math. Now, depending on your starting point, for slightly bigger firms with larger client fee bases, well, you just add another 0 to start ramping those numbers up, because the more clients you currently have, the more ease you have to upsell, referrals, and also get in the door with additional alliance partners. And
I will say the missing component here, one of the missing components, is also the opportunity of attracting those great people into your team. So obviously this is all about the uplift around revenue.
Yes.
But what is that? What would that mean to your firm by attracting great people into your firm as well? So,
and I just want to say one final thing before we switch on to the next slide, is that a lot of firms spend thousands and thousands of dollars each month on software to help create efficiencies, like workflow efficiencies, saving time. But incrementally, these efficiencies can only uplift your actual profit by a very small percentage, but there's a lot of work involved to do that. If you raise your prices, you can uplift your margins significantly, and it's much easier to raise your prices when you have positioning that's aligned with that. pretty self-explanatory. Typical barriers. Oh, that sounds amazing. But capacity.
Partner capacity.
Let me tell you, I've never met a partner of an accounting firm that has said, wow, just got so much capacity at the moment. Never. And even if you feel like you have capacity today, you won't tomorrow. So if that's the same issue, that's always going to be the case. And it was the same like 15 years ago when we started in the industry. It hasn't changed. It's just slightly different issues. You can't let that hold you back. Another barrier to implementation, which is actually true, is that marketing agency fees are typically expensive. $1,500 to $5,000 a month, often far more than that, depending on the size of your firm.
And they actually don't get you.
They don't get it.
Don't get you.
They're very focused on lead generation of really poor quality leads that aren't really aligned with your goals. Another factor is in-house resourcing capabilities and limitations. So even if you, a partner can do something, doesn't necessarily mean they should. And part of our strategy is we work with partners like Megan, who you met, and then once you kind of get things rocking and rolling, you very quickly move that on to other team members because you've now got the capabilities and systems and tools in place. Correct.
Another barrier to implementation, too hard basket.
It's just too hard.
Don't understand it, so I'm not going to do it. It's the situation. Which one of those are you? Which do you resonate mostly to your barrier to implementation? Is there one or is it all of them? Put it in the chat.
Someone said that the other partners said is low priority, and that's true.
Yes.
So you have to do some get some internal buy-in for and just run the numbers. It's very easy, and we can show you how to do that. When you run the numbers of increasing profits and growth compared to efficiencies, it makes sense. And just do that marketing math right. You really only need like one new client a year to have made at a good type of client, A-class client, to make all of this worth it.
So the X factor
Yes.
for your firm, our promise when we're working with firms is really about helping you really embrace AI and the marketing technology to overcome all those barriers.
Yes.
And really to give you that unfair advantage and stand out in the marketplace, giving you that X factor. Look, we really support our firms and our clients that we work with, and we believe, and we know this, that you can do this within 2 hours a month. As Monique said earlier, some firms choose to lean in a bit more and go all out.
That's right.
People, the internet gremlins got us. We are back though.
Yes, you can have all of this amazing AI and technology, but ultimately it still comes down to your Wi-Fi. So as we were just sharing, we can help you overcome those barriers to grow as fast or as slow as suits your current circumstance. And we have found an amazing way to bring this all together at a ridiculously affordable price. So as we mentioned, there are opportunities to get started using these systems and tools from just $500 a month, depending on the level of obviously accountability and coaching you want. But you can access these tools, and your team could also get started. If you're busy, you can have someone on your team do this for you. So we're going to quickly share with you just very simply what that looks like.
So some of the benefits of being part of the X Factor Club is really, as you've seen, those plug and play marketing resources. Takes that thinking out of it for you.
Look at us, we're already dead.
The technology got me. Social media is sorted. Your client attraction campaigns to help you attract those A-class clients and also add value to your existing clients. You've got the support of us. We've got your back along the way, helps you be guided with the journey on knowing what to do and when to do it.
And as Megan mentioned, that strategic input is incredibly valuable. That's something you keep forever.
Without a doubt. And you guys have seasons within your year. So it's about setting these up, and then you can rinse and repeat year after year.
Yes.
You'll learn all the amazing AI and technology that will enhance those efficiencies, saving you time. And be part of an awesome community of great people goes a long way with a journey like this. So
Absolutely.
and I think the last part really is that built-in capabilities that you can have in-house, whether it be yourself or a receptionist, or if you wanted to outsource it, you can. But certainly building these capabilities in-house is a great asset to your firm. And we really want you to be feeling supported and connected with other people. I think there's some people online that we've got pictures of them on screen.
I think we have, hey Tanya, hey Crystal. I think I saw Liv, hello. As you can see, we like to have fun. We know that marketing can be a foreign language for many of you, but we're here to make it as easy as possible.
We're going to humanize the AI and bring everyone together and feel connected. So the next step, if any of this has resonated with you and you want to come along and discover what the possibilities are for your firm, book in your own personalized demo. We'll be sending out a private email invitation to you, so you can just click the link and book that in. You'll walk away with some real cool understanding around what's possible for your firm, the numbers in your firm, and come along
and see a little bit of a bit more of an interactive vision behind the scenes. Because obviously there's only so much we can show in this sort of webinar format. And also there's a lot that we're not showing publicly because it's just for our members. You'll see that there's no other way at this stage to be part of the club than via private invitation. So we would love you to take advantage of that opportunity, have a chat with us, and potentially see what's possible for your firm.
Sounds great. Thank you for joining us, guys, live today. And for those watching the replay, we look forward to catching up with you for your demo real soon. Have an awesome day. Speak to you soon.
See ya.
Bye.